Hey, welcome to the Hyperloops.com best of three video. My name is Bobby Sapphire. I'm here with Nick Cuenca. Say hello to everybody, Nick.
What's up, world?
What's up, world? Loving every minute of it. So we are bringing you a best of three with a deck that you haven't seen from us, and then a deck that I played a little bit when TTS first got the new cards. I am going to be playing Poe Dameron. Damn! Marin with Maz Kanata with a new card that someone beat me with the other day. And Nick is going to be playing Red Team Go, Red Team Go. Nick, do you know what that's a reference to? Why I keep calling it that?
Is it a Star Wars reference?
No, it's actually a half-baked reference.
I do love that movie.
When Jon Stewart is like talking about the $5 bill, and he's like, Lincoln's in the White House, Red Team Go, Red Team Go. I think that's half-baked. It's been a while.
Yeah, that is a classic. I haven't seen it in a long time.
So I went to a private Catholic all boys school, and like we won an ad drive, my homeroom, and we got like a retreat, and we convinced the brother that was running the retreat that we could watch that movie because it was like about baking. And so we watched Half Baked during a Catholic school retreat. You might want to turn me down in your microphone there because in the speaker because I'm getting a little feedback. A pro would have headphones on.
But yeah, I also went to a Catholic school all through my life, and today is Easter, and I did not go to church. Unfortunately, I missed it.
Since I was confirmed, I've gone to church twice. Once for my sister's confirmation and once for my brother's. I guess I've been to some church weddings, but I feel like that doesn't count the same. So Poe Maz, I'm sure you've heard of. A lot of people talking about, a lot of people playing it. Nick's jank deck you might not have heard of. It's Rebel Commando, E10 Snap, Wexley, and a Rebel Trooper with Guardian. So he's got a 30-point list. I've got a 29-point list, so he should automatically just win. Do you have a battlefield, or are you not doing that anymore? Oh, Nick is playing the Separatist based, so that's not super sweet for us. And we're playing the Emperor's Throne Room, as Poe Maz is wont to do. So it's been a while since I played this deck, and I had been like mulling for an opening hand 3PO just to try it. I don't think we do that, but I also don't think we ship the 3PO that's in our hand, especially since I don't feel good about us winning the battlefield. We'll need 3PO to cheat some specials onto the board. That's more what I want to see. But I didn't get my new fancy card that I really wanna cast against Nick. I think it's sweet. So I rolled a 0, 2, 1, 1. I rolled a 4. Nick rolled a 1, a 1, a 2, and a blank. And we're going to do this again. Trying to get really good at alting the dice. We roll 3. Nick rolls 5. He gets the choice. The Separatist base don't care about no shields.
Yeah, I think this deck is actually quite good. It's kind of flown under the radar, and I feel bad that we insulted our boy Rebel Commando, but he's quite good in this deck. And I don't know, just the deck just really works well together, and
What is quite
you'll see.
what
There's
does
a lot of
quite good mean?
well, so he has a good roll. He could have. The thing is that for 10 points, we just needed some guy that had like 2 guns or 3 guns, and like Akbar doesn't do it. Akbar's like would be worse in this deck. So, and also with C3PO, we can turn his dice into any die mitigation at any point, which is real sweet.
True, true. All right, you're up first, Kemosabe. Good luck. Have fun. Let me try and get Nick's cards in the screen here. Are you rolling Snap? Okay.
Oh yeah, snap it off.
Snap it. Snap it good. All right, I'm going to play a 3PO. (3PO), of course. Remove this die to resolve one of your dice as if we're showing a different symbol. Nick's going to play a DH-17 Blaster Pistol. Leaving Snap's dice. I'm going to get 3PO out there. Ooh, discard. Oh, Nick rolled Resource and 2 Disrupt. He chose not to use Disrupt my 1 die. All right, Nick taking the cash. Awfully quiet, making me do his narration for him. We're going to hit and run. Nick's really letting me put him on my shoulders here and take command of this video.
Well, you're the one talking. I'm just letting you talk, man.
I mean, I figure you would just talk to me as if we were playing the game together. All right, let's hit a focus. Let's hit a focus. No.
Oh, brutal.
That is not what we want.
And for those who don't know, the chance of you hitting a focus is about 50%, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I'll cash in this shield.
Other things. Word.
Ooh. Overkill. Nick is certainly setting up to do some damage. All right, let's remove this die to resolve this as a special. And let's 2 each of your guys. Pew 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 pew.
That's a pretty good roll.
Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good roll. I feel like overkill is going to lead you to have a lot of good rolls. I would venture to say if you even discard to reroll, that you would reroll that. We're not gonna reroll
Yeah,
one mass
I
dice.
don't think that's too greedy.
Take a damage. Sure. I don't care about that.
Because I'm the tax man.
You're certainly not a singer. We definitely would have liked that resource,
I'm the tax man.
but we're not gonna sit here and not claim because of it. Oh, the greed. Is he greedy or isn't he greedy? Alright, so he's got a 3PO. Gonna let him snap for 2.
Alright, so let me see here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll this one die because it's too juicy to pass up.
Yeah, I mean, you're not doing anything with that 3PO, and your chances are good. Look at that. He rolled the +3, so he's got 7, 8, 9 showing, so he can just kill Maz in one turn. I guess I put the shield on the wrong guy.
Yeah, I mean my roll there was really good. Like I had it, like that was like perfect.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, so here's that card that someone played against me, and he hit every time he played it, which made it probably seem more busted than it was. But we're gonna try it out. It's basically a free draw to spike a vehicle. Draw a card. You may play that card for free or discard that card to gain 2 resources. So you just get your money back. So we are going to flip over a field medic and we whiff. So I'm going to discard it and get 2 resources.
Yeah, you don't have to show it to me. Just you can put it on top and then search. That way you don't have to show it to me unless. Oh yeah, because I guess it doesn't matter, right?
You're going to see it either way. You're going to see it when I play it or you're going to see it when I discard it.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Plus the drama, Nick. The drama.
Yeah, it's weird. It's worded weirdly because it says draw card, not like it should, like I don't know why it just doesn't say like reveal the top card.
Yeah, that might not be a mechanic or something.
That is very fair. All right, I'm thinking over here.
Oh, don't worry. When I play against you, I like make a sandwich. Make sure I'm strapped in for the long haul. I know I might not get to eat for a couple hours. All right, so Snap rolled a 1 disrupt and a 1 discard. We're gonna get 3PO out there. Activating commando.
Yeah, it's kind of tough just
Resource
trying to
blank.
decide here.
Yeah, overkill. Not hooking you up with the initial roll. Let's take a resource. Alright, 3PO rolls a discard. He's got 2 discarded. Disrupt, a resource, a blank. Alright, please get rid of one of your dice. I don't care which one. Whatever one you want. Overkill, preferably.
Yeah, I'm trying to think it through here.
That die's got to be worse than a snap die, right? Oh, okay. I mean, a snap
Well, I
die.
think
A
it's
snap
either
die is
one of
worse than a
these two.
DH17,
I want to
right?
keep the snap die just to tax it.
Dude, you gotta put headphones in, man.
Well, I just feel like if you
gotta put headphones.
yeah, I think that yeah, I think the issue is that like taxing you is pretty good.
Yeah, I just can't get rid of that die, really, with Maz dead. Nick refusing to acknowledge. Oof.
All right.
Sorry. So I rolled blank, blank, and base 3. The only side I want to hit with this gun. He's got to decide if he wants to Guardian that and be dead to another U-Wing or a thermal. Okay. Let's get rid of that shock since we can't use it. And we roll special and 3 range damage. That requires a resource, which we are out of, but we do allow him to trap us for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So he
No, you
discards
can't
you.
claim. You don't have any resources.
Okay, then do whatever you want.
All right, thank you. And the best card in my deck.
Yeah. So obviously with planetary
So,
now. Yep.
let me think here. What am I gonna do? Yeah, I think I made a mistake by pitching the wingman there because I could have just played it.
Alright, he's rearming training, which is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting interaction there. Gonna roll out R3PO, get the 1 discard. Alright, so he's got a special, a discard, 2 range modifiers. Oh, that's my discard. But he is a discard as well. All right, let's roll. Let's roll Poe. All right, we got a special, 3 range, 2 range. Yep, so he's just gonna hit and run all in and probably kill us. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Yeah. Okay. Good game.
Boom shakalaka. Can you hear me, Mike? I can't hear you anymore.
Yeah, I was talking, just I had toggled off. I was actually talking about what happened, but yeah, I mean that's Rebel Commando and Overkill seem really strong with its trap, even without the planetary shenanigans.
Yeah, it's certainly good. Let's see the comeback kid, Mike Jim.
Let's do it, man. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know how things might have been different if I just put the shield on Maz, and she was able to live another turn. But I think that's just part of the game now. I think like if you're gonna show up with an 8-point character, they're gonna die first turn.
Yeah, I mean, if you put it on the other thing, I might just lay in on Poe, but I don't know. It's pretty close.
Yeah. Get rid of this. Keep those 2 things. I think this is too important, and this is just good. But probably have to be little. Man. Man, oh man. Tough decisions up in here. What do we do first? And this is good. It leaves us the resource to claim. That either gets us something awesome or resets us. Alright, so I rolled a 2, a 1, a 1, a blank. He rolls a 2, a 1, a blank, and a 1, 2. So let's re-roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. I still think we split.
Yeah, it's pretty close. I mean, you could put both on Maz and like make your 10-point character. And since I'm hero, I don't really have like a real good way to punish you.
Yeah, I still think. I mean, we still want Maz to die first. We just don't want Maz to die first turn. So it's like, you know, it's a tough little balance that we have to have. I believe Snap wants both his dice. Alright, Snap rolls out. 1 disrupt, 1 discard. I think this card is really good. I think we want to guarantee something turn 1.
Yeah, me winning the battlefield both times is pretty huge in this matchup.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's talk about it. What do you think I should do with my first turn? Do you think I should hold out, gamble? I am a gambling man. Or I can do this. This didn't go great for us last turn, but it does leave us a resource to claim, whereas these two don't. This adds a resource side. This, unless we hit like something awesome like Falcon or U-Wing, you know, we're probably not going to play it. We're just going to take the money and run.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty close. I think that I don't like playing holdout right away, just because like I can decide where to attack after that. But maybe you don't care and you just put it on the person you want me to attack.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to go on Poe. You're either going to kill him and might as well get it, or you're going to let me roll an extra die every turn. That's sort of my thinking there.
Word.
Man, I really want to gamble. I like toys, but let's just hold out and roll. It's a trap that, bitch.
Yeah, I don't think that that's very good value right now.
So stoic. Sorry, my dog. Very excited. All right, I'm gonna roll Maz. Maybe we can hit her focus on the one activation we're gonna get out of her this game. Oh, we did it. Let's two everybody. Two to everybody, please.
No,
Oh, that
I'm
costs a
gonna pay
resource. Oh man. All right, let's just three snap then. Cost of resource, rocket launcher. Could have been so good.
Yeah, I think that card's good enough.
Alright, so he's got the two discard on the table. We're gonna try and hit something else. That seems just fine.
Or thinking.
Yep, so he's gonna eat that one. So that puts us in a tough spot if we want to claim. Since he can discard our hand anyway. Alright. At least gives us an action. Plink. I guess it's pretty cool. I can just toggle him off if I want to talk about it. I think he should have made us discard with the Rebel Trooper. I guess his thinking was he's gonna reroll snap anyway. He still hits the disrupt. All right, we're gonna take that resource. Resource, please. Oh me, oh my. Are you gonna discard an overkill? You love that card.
It's not bad.
It's basically your favorite card in the set. I actually haven't seen you play a single non-red card yet in SOR format. Rerolling one die. All right, we're gonna pay to claim. You have to take a damage for your own location. All right, back to dials.
Yeah, I think the red cards are really good. Red cards.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. I just think it's great that you're on this mono red kick.
Well, you know.
My favorite is you're trying to leave Snap's die in the pool, so I can't even like opening claim. Nice one. All right. I feel like if we don't do it now, we're never gonna do it, and we really want to test the cards. So let's see what we get. Are you ready, Nick? Are you ready, Snap? Are you ready, World?
Let's see.
Oh, it's a thermal detonator. I guess. Why not, right?
It doesn't seem like the worst thing you could do.
I really wanted a Millennium Falcon, but I will settle for a thermal detonator. I really wanted a Millennium Falcon. Wingman. All right, let's see. I mean, as long as Thermal has a resource set, I'm pretty happy. Ooh, I think you should Guardian that 3. Don't do it. Guardian. You gots to. Look at you. Healing. The healing salvo of the field medic. Alright. Let's roll Maz. Oh. I am going to resource 3.
I made a mistake there.
Ugh, Lexi.
Yeah, I could have done that before you rolled out last turn, and it definitely would have been better. So I definitely messed up there.
Slightly. Well, I don't need that.
Well, that might have been the best roll you could have had.
It's pretty good. You gonna eat the 2? No?
No, I'm fine without that.
Alright, let's 3 everybody. The trooper doesn't die. I mean, I'd love it if he did.
No, I was just trying. I was trying to press on the number, but
Oh, okay. It's like, if he's got 4 health, that is not as good as your advertising. Alright, let's do the commando here. He's rearming. An overkill. We're not super excited to see that. Alright, let's hit and run. Alright, we'll do the 1. My thinking here is that I could have taken the resource and jumped, but I really don't want any hit and run. Wingman, he can do 7, 8, 9 to Poe, which puts him in real bad danger. And we have a decent roll too. We can still take the resource and hyperdrive. Hyper escape rather. We can also just play 3PO and roll 3PO and use this to do the 3 and kill him. I actually kind of like this slow roll of 3PO on this bad roll. All right, let me highlight these. So we rolled 1, 1. Blank. We got resource blank. He's discarding rocket launcher to try and hit the +3. He rolls a blank. Oh, 3BO. Oof, those resources. Yep, so he's going to dive out of the way. I'm going to pull 3PO to do that and 3 him. And now it's Poe and 3PO versus the Rebel Trooper, so feel pretty good about game 2 with the naked trooper who has 4 damage on him. It's just a matter of we'll take this resource. Could reroll, but I think we'd rather claim.
Yeah, my misplay there cost me the games.
What'd you misplay this time? Oh, just not doing the hit and run before I rolled.
Yeah.
So we can do max 4 to us. He's got one more roll. He's got to take. I think if he had more, we'd probably keep the Duggan, but we really just want something to hit with Poe. Roll 3. Focus. Why does he have a focus when his action is a focus? I guess it's not exactly a focus, but and a shield. So that gives him at least that card that removes dice. Got 3 blank and resource from the gun. And he scoops it up. Rubber match. Nick, can you hear me still?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I'm just like, sometimes I need to count because I'm surprised that I could have killed your Maz, but I was like trying to do that, so it's just very strange that I just didn't do it.
Loud ass motorcycle in the background.
And as you know, I'm playing my laptop, so everything looks teeny tiny.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta invest in one of these 29-inch super wide monitors. I really dominated Black Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have this decision to make again. We obviously want to keep that. And I think we kind of liked the holdout versus our only hope. I do like getting another die in there. It is another die for him to... it's a trap, but it's also another resource side for us, which is something I think we need in this game. All right. We roll a 3, 4, 5, 6. We could actually do it. Yeah, we did it. All right, we're gonna take the throne room. Give you the shields for your guardian. Ooh, puts one on snap.
Yeah, we gotta protect the beard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, let's hold out. Give him a target, a non-Poe target to use his guardian on. Try and keep that shit away. And we roll special blank blank. Guardian that, Kimosabi.
I will do my best.
I was using Google Maps and I was trying to navigate it by doing WSD, like, you know, WAS, whatever, to like the way to navigate around the screen, WASD. It did not work. Thermal. Everybody take 3. Thermal is really good. Can't wait to play it for 2 with Sabine in like 3 years. Rebel Trooper not immune to the thermal detonator, even though he was not on Tatooine. Actually, we don't know. We don't know if this guy was on Tatooine. I don't even know who that is. They should have made it Bearded Rex, Captain Rex. Ooh, training on the Commando. Alright. We're going to try and hit this focus. We do, so we're going to rotate this to a special, and we're going to 2-2 to everybody. Snap is sitting on resource gun. And he rolls special, but he has no money and a blank. So we're just going to take this resource. Oh no. I keep doing that. I'm zoomed out for the vid. Gotta lower my dice sensitivity. Alright, he hit 1 discard, 1 range. Alright, so I would maybe consider rolling, but we're just going to claim. Even though we don't have a special. I don't want to discard either of these, so I'm fine with him discarding one, but I don't want to lose my whole hand. So we're facing down 3 guns. Probably not good incentive for him to reroll. But he's gonna. He doesn't want to discard our hand, he wants to roll a blank. Look at that. Getting his hand size back up. Let me fix that for you, buddy. Promotion, such a clutch card. Money, 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 money. Still going after Maz. Was thinking maybe he'd take Poe. So as cute as this card is, I think we want to hit a hit and run. So he doesn't have the overkill yet. If he does have it, it slows him down a little bit. I think we can duck in here and try and keep Maz alive for another turn. Snap diving into the pool, like he is wont to do. Gets around that hit and run, claim, disrupt, and a resource. Can obviously play something, but I think it's time to go. And I think we're okay if he wants to get rid of his snap die. All right, so with no wingman, he has to have double hit and run. It's a trap to like really make it bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he has to have double. It's a trap. I mean, double hit and run. It's a trap to kill Maz, unless I'm missing something. Well, there's the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can always tell when. Nick's got that strap because you wrap it. Oh, he does have the double. Guardian? No. Look at that. Called it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, let me toggle off Nick for a second, talk through my options. All right, so he uses it's a trap in both hit and runs, so we're a little safe from like a ton of shenanigans. We can
Yeah, you got some options here, boy.
ditch rocket
Hopefully your
launcher.
hand isn't thermal Ewing nonsense.
If my hand was thermal, the decision would be a lot easier, I think. But yeah, it makes things really, really tough. Let's see, because we can. All right, hold on. Let me toggle you off again. I'm just talking through my things. We could play 3PO. We could play 3PO. He's gonna claim to prevent our claim, which is like fine. He doesn't have any removal. He could field medic, but he could field medic anyway. We could, if we 3PO, we can't use rocket launcher. But we can U-wing to 2 everyone. That puts them at 7, 6. and dead. And then we won the Rebel Trooper to put him at 8. And then if he doesn't field medic, we hit and run, Ewing everyone to death. Or we could kill Snap now and just have to face, and like the Trooper will die, he's at 7. And we just have to face down Rebel Trooper, Rebel Commando. All right, Nick, let me ask you this. We've decided what we're going to do, but I'm wondering, what do you think the worst case scenario for you would be, given this setup?
It probably would be thermal, I'd imagine. Like, that would be pretty good. But,
Yeah, thermal would be good, but I'm still just, like, short of killing. I don't, like, who... Like, I can obviously kill Trooper. I could also, like, try and re-roll something with Poe, which is, like, really ballsy, I think. It's just that gray 1 damage can do a lot if we hit something good.
Right, I don't really know, to be honest. It's hard I don't know what cards you have in your hand. Like, is it better for you to claim and like flip your Poe or whatever? Like, it's hard for me to know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just since we called the 3 cards in your hand, I think we're calling another card that's in your hand. So I'm going to claim, flip Poe, and then 4 Snap and kill Snap.
Yeah, that didn't really seem that difficult.
Okay. If you say so. I think that's a big draw right there. Didn't mention it, but Nick played this giant rocket launcher. It's pretty good. We could take 4, go to 5. All right, we're gonna hit and run. We'll use fast hands to do 3. And then we'll claim and do 2 to everybody.
Yep, you got it.
Do you think so? Like, I think that deck is really strong. But do you think the game these games ended on turn 3 both times, or maybe this is turn 4? And like, as good as Planetary is, like if this doesn't have a way to prolong the game, or I guess like is it just good in the long games? Like, you've played more with it, so what do you think?
Yeah, I think in this matchup it's much worse just because like you can outclaim me pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm. But don't you think a lot of decks can? Like, don't you think in general by playing a 3-character deck, you're a little behind, even with the wingmans and the hit and runs?
It hasn't been. The thing is, a snap really taxes people. So like, if they do want to claim, they have to pay 1, and that's generally fine because that puts them in a really tough position.
Mm-hmm.
So then they have to like kind of play around that whole thing, and planetary is kind of like late game. Like when I get my battlefield, I can press the button twice and then six someone, and generally like you can outlast people. But since your deck has both thermal and U-wing, it's actually very tough for me to outlast you because you just do a billion damage, and it's that's the way it seems in that matchup. This actually seems like a pretty bad matchup because you do have those cards, and if you have your battlefield, it's gonna be a hardship for me to prevent you. Like I can't prevent you from claiming it, but like I can't prevent you from using that because even if you like have to pay one to use your special, it's two-wing everyone or three-wing everyone is going to be excellent.
Right, it's so worth it that's going to lead to early claims, which is obviously going to make some of your stuff worse. Yeah, I just wonder if there's. I mean, I get it because the wingman makes it all good. I just wonder if there's some like the wingman speeds it up. I just wonder if there's some non-red version that works well. But I get it. Red. I mean, probably not because it's a trap. But Rebel Commander, really good. Rocket Launcher, really good. You don't have IQAs in there?
No, the only three cost gun that I have is Rocket Launcher. Like the other cards just seem like better.
Yeah, I guess the only
like Rocket Launcher in our test.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, the only like the other three cost guns are they're just infinitely worse than the other cards you could be playing. Like IQ is fine, but you'd rather have Rocket Launcher, and Rocket Launcher is a 3-cost card that you would want. Like it just does so much damage, and it's one of those situations where if I do have It's a Trap, and on the following turn, I won't be able to like Rocket Launcher, and It's a Trap. Usually on the turn that I play Rocket Launcher, but on the following turn, you can get some pretty nasty. Yeah, you just have to like know when to play Rocket Launcher, and generally that's it's fine. One of the things you could do in this deck is instead of playing Rebel Trooper, you could play Maz. And that does make it a trap work, so it's hard to say. It's really hard to say.
Yeah, I guess it makes it slightly worse. It makes your trainings worse. But it's just, I mean, it's one less die, but that die, I mean, that Rebel Trooper die was massive in killing Maz. You really needed that too. It's probably just fine. Do you have 2 logistics in here? I feel like you never played them. Just one? Or maybe one's in your hand. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's logistics is pretty good. Everyone has a resource side.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And training in all the games. Like I've played training on Rebel Trooper once. So like even the fact like I just train up the big guy because he's like the last guy to die. Usually.
Right. Yep. Yeah, I'm just trying to think around it. I still think the Rebel Trooper's really really solid with It's a Trap.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And it prolongs your other characters, and your opponents generally. I think most people end up playing into Rebel Trooper in a way that's really favorable for you, because they're like, oh, I really want to kill whatchamacallit, and it's weird. Sometimes it ends up being right for them to do so, but at the same time, you're not necessarily upset about it.
Right. What'd you think of this card? I didn't know what to cut right before we did this, so I cut Lost Cat and Mouse and a Fast Hands just because I wanted to get it in there. Any thoughts on it? I know we didn't hit anything, but when the guy played it against me, he was like, "Okay, here, Falcon," and I was like, "Oh, okay." Any thoughts?
Yeah, it seems to have a pretty good upside here. It seems to have a pretty good upside, and you did hit the thermal, and that was very good for you. Like, if you hadn't, I'm pretty sure if I hadn't misplayed in game 2, like the way the matchup feels, like if you don't get your battlefield, I think I'm favored, and if you get your battlefield, then you're favored. If I hadn't messed up, then I think I would have won game 2, but it would have definitely been closer. And if you don't hit thermal there, I think that it gave you +1 mana. And it let you play the thing, so it was almost like you got 2 actions for free.
Yeah, I mean that's why I think the card has merit, but it's totally just, I mean it's totally just a gamble. Especially
yeah, I mean,
cards
it costs you an action, and
there aren't too many cards that are like really bad for it.
Right, all the cards that cost like 1 are obviously bad, and there's certain cards that cost 2 that are like, you'd probably just take them. Like if you hit like a holdout, you'd be fine. I think sometimes you even be fine like paying 2 for a C3PO, honestly.
Yeah, I think I don't think I'd send it back unless I had something specific in my hand, like another C3PO. Well, good match. I'm definitely excited to see more of that deck. I don't know how much wiggle room it has, but I'm excited to see if it evolves at all, for sure. I think it's a really sweet. It's a
Yeah,
trap
like
deck.
when I was playing. Oh yeah, it's really good, and Wingman's like really silly with when you have another hit and run. But it's kind of like you drew 2 hit and runs.
Now, do you so like I know
But I feel like this is
snacks the snap tax is huge, but did you consider at all? Um, no, I guess for 12, there's really no one better. Yeah,
you you could play Maz, I suppose, and that would really speed you up. But obviously that makes your It's a Traps like worse.
yeah. No, I think this is better. I was thinking like, you know, yeah. I don't know what I was thinking, but I mean, I still think it would be great if this were Akbar, but um, obviously the point cost works great here and doesn't work with Akbar, so it answers the question. All right, that's it for our best
Yeah,
three video. Nick probably wrote about this earlier in the week when we post it. So hopefully, or maybe we'll do the video and then the article. Who knows? Who knows when you will see more of Nick's deck, but it will be soon. Any
yeah. No,
parting
I've
words?
actually before this match I hadn't lost a game with it. I think I'd gone like 8-0 before the set. So,
Wow.
but I hadn't played against Poma, so it's wow.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's just the thermals and Ewing obviously against the character decks are insane.
Yeah, for sure. And this is going to be a major deck in the meta, so I think it's one that you need to be able to account for.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy. And may the rolls be with you.